Hello, welcome to Iron Cherry 61. Today, I'll be showing a playthrough for this game. So I'm currently playing on my iPad Pro. What you call that? The iPad Pro 13-inch. Yeah, the 13-inch. So you can see my mouse. My mouse cursor is moving. So yeah, I played the. Okay, I'll show you this save game. So I played the weight campaign. So I managed to obtain a victory after the second or third attempt. So not sure whether I can repeat my success, but let's try and see. So I want to play again. So previously, the first two part for this campaign that I did so far on YouTube was the air search and the tutorial on the air search and air strike. How you do air strike. So now let's do the weight. Okay, so a few days after the attack on Pearl Harbor, the Japanese are invading Wake Island. So Wake is strategically located and appeared to be more difficult to grab than expected. The IJN detached carriers on their way back from Pearl Harbor, whereas the Pacific Fleet is trying to send a relief task force along with a raiding TF. So the Pacific is trying to send a relief task force along with a raiding carrier task force against the Japanese position in the Marshall Islands. So this could have been the very first carrier battle of the war. So okay, so yeah, based on my understanding, initially so Wake Island was very interesting because the Japanese lost in the first attempt. Then the second so we are maybe perhaps playing the second or first attempt, I don't know. Because if I'm not wrong, there'll be two task force that are available for you to invade the Wake Island. So the two task force contains the transport ships. So you have two task force available to capture the Wake Island. So in this scenario, you have to this scenario lasts for 3 days. So at the end of the 3 days, the computer will calculate the total score you have accumulated versus the United States. So whoever has the highest score will win this scenario. So yeah, also for the Japanese, if you play as Japan, you have the two task force available to invade Wake Island. Then after a certain day, I think after a certain day, what happens is that you will receive two fleet carrier. I think it's the Soryu or the Hilyu, the two main fleet carrier. They will come and reinforce your naval force. Whereas the US will probably receive two carriers. So I don't know. I think 2 or 1 carrier, because historically speaking, the Sarodako. What is that called? I show you. The Wake Island. Let's check the Wake Island. Wake Island battle. It's a very interesting battle. When I played this game, then I learned more about the campaign. So the first attempt is American victory, second attempt was Japanese victory. So you see after 23, so the first attempt is 11 December. So yeah, I think there's a high chance you will fail on the first attempt, which was what I did in the first playthrough. So because the thing is that the Wake Island will have all the coastal defense, so the coastal defense will inflict high casualties on your ships. So what you should do is you should try to follow what they do in historically speaking. What they do is the Japanese send those airplanes to bomb the island, so it's to reduce the coastal defense until you succeed, because the coastal defense will inflict high casualties on your transport ships and all this. So reinforcement, you have 2 aircraft carrier. Okay, for the US, they have the aborted US attempt. Oh, so the Enterprise so tasked with relief of Wake Island. So there'll be Enterprise, Saratoga. This one will come and reinforce the United States. So you'll see US carrier coming. Is that Lexington as well? I don't know. Never mind, let's go back to the game itself. Okay, yeah, so am I recording? Let me check. Yeah, recording. Okay, so enough talking, let's play as Japan. Okay, so you can read this by your own. So what you have to do is reduce the weight defense and invade it. Watch out for US raid against your merchant fleet in the Marshall Island. So a few days after the attack, okay, so the Japanese task force cannot move before day 3. It represents various types of boats operating in the Marshall Islands and okay, task force 4.x cannot move before day 3. So before day 3 they cannot move. Easy praise for the US carriers. The VP awarded for transport ships, this is called transport ship losses, is higher than usual. So I assuming, let's say the US carrier will attack your merchant ships in the Marshall Island chain. So if they attack, then they will get more, they will accumulate. So the thing is, this game is based on score. So the higher the score you have, the more you win. So you should. So if you let the US carrier attack your merchant ship in the Marshall Island, then the US side will they will get an increase in the score. Yeah, so it's a score competition. Whoever has the highest score will win. So it's not really based on objective. So if let's say, because when I play then when I successfully capture the Wade Island, but I didn't immediately win because you have to wait for the whole scenario to end after 3 days. Then they will compare the scores. So it's not based on objective, rather based on score, like score competition. So reduce Wade Island defense invade. Watch out for US raids against your merchant fleet in the Marshall Island. Okay, so 3 days until. So we have to play for 3 days until this. So 4th dawn is the beginning of air operations, and until 5:20 day to night. So this is okay. What happens nighttime? Your planes cannot fly. So when your planes you cannot do any air operations. So also when the planes landed on the carriers or airbase at night, then there's a high chance they will be destroyed or damaged. So this is something to watch out for. So historically, you can read this. Okay, so US side there's Task Force 14, Task Force 11. So Task Force 14 will carry supplies, troops, and aviation replacement for the Wade Island. So this is Wade Island, and Task Force 14 will come to reinforce Wade Island. So Task Force 11 will be around here, and they will raid the Marshall Island as a diversion. So Marshall Island is around here, then Wade Island is at the top. So both task force will be recalled once Wade surrender. So once you capture Wade, then you will see them retreating. So the main point of deviation from original time, Saratoga and Targhee were so let's see, were sealed earlier and have a chance to. So Saratoga and Targhee were sealed earlier and have a chance to see action before the capture of the island. So they will see island and the chance to see the action before capture island. So that's a main deviation from the original timelines. So they will come before. Okay, where's Targhee? USA. USS Targhee. So it's converted to a seaplane tender. Okay, interesting. You see a carrier? Seaplane tender. So it's a boat that supports the operation of seaplane. Okay, so it's a form of seaplane carrier. So you will face the one US carrier. For you will have 2 carriers, 2 CV. So first Japanese attempt were rejected with the loss of 2 DD to 2 destroyed to coastal defense and aviation. The Japanese had to muster a much larger invasion force backed by cruisers and 2 carriers to succeed. Okay, so now the US naval setup sticks to the history, but the Japanese setup is historical, but the task force position may vary. Scenarios may often cover operations spread over 1 or 2 weeks, but the game duration had to be reduced to a few days. Okay, that's good. So option. So reinforcement. On day 2, you will receive Soyu, Hiryu, and 2 destroyer and 2 cruisers. 3 hexes from. Okay, so you receive this reinforcement. Okay, let's start now. Okay, so now you see okay, so this is the Marshall Island. Okay, so this is Wake Island. This is Wake Island. So you can see, if you see Wake Island, there are 5. This one indicate the coastal defense, so you have to reduce 5 to 0 in order for your ships to land safely on the island. Because coastal damage, that defense can cause huge problems to your ships, to your, what's that called? To your ships. This is the anti-aircraft defense. 5 is the okay, so the Wake Island, let's analyze the defense. So 5 coastal defense. Okay, so if you read this, what did they say? Let me see. Air defense, air unit. Sorry, let me find the air operation. Let me see first. Where's the operation? Okay. No, not this. Air units, endurance, airfields. Okay, so this one means the operative runway, the life points of the runway, coastal defense 5, and the anti-aircraft value 1 to 20. So coastal defense is 5. All right, so we have to reduce the coastal defense, so it's easier for your ships to meet the invasion. So they have 1 runway, and the runway has the life point of 5. So the coastal defense is 1. Okay, so this is Task Force 10.1. I believe this is the first Japanese attempt to capture Wake Island. So this is the first task force you have. So what you have is 1, 2, 3 light carriers, light cruisers, destroyers. You have a lot of destroyers and 2 transport ships. So you can see the 6, the blue color number 6. This is important because you have to make sure that if you want to do a naval invasion of an island, you have to make sure that there's a maximum of, like, I believe 6 cargo points. The 6 represent cargo points. So if the 6 is dropped to 0 because of the enemy coastal defense, then you are not able to, like, capture the island. So you need to maintain the cargo points to be very high. Then you can see all these number 0 and 1 is the anti-air defense. The 2 here, 2, 2, 1, all these is called damage control. So how much they control damage in terms of when your ships receive damage, like fire and stuff. So the damage control is important. Then the 1 here is the life points, basically the health. So transport have 2 health, but the anti-air defense is very low. So this is the first attempt that Japanese made. So currently I set it on autopilot. So you will go to the, let me see, it's recording first. Yeah, it's recording. You will go to the, it's making its move towards the Wake Island. So you can see, you see this white bar. White bar represents the speed. So when you have white bar over here, it means that the ship is very slow. So it's slowing down the entire task force. That's why it's probably moving at around 2 hertz per turn. Let me show you. Never move. So it means it's slow. That means you only move only 2 hertz per over 3 turns. So what does turn represent? 1 turn consists of 4 phases. So one phase is one action phase is 20 minutes. So 1 turn consists of 4 action phase. So 1 turn is around 1 hour 20 minutes. So yeah. So this one when it's slow, that means so currently this is moving very slowly towards Wake Island because of the transport ships. They are slowing the task force down. Yeah, you can check my first part to know about to get the tutorial on what is that called, if you know what all this means, or you can check my first my first part of this entire series. Yeah, so this is the first task force. This is the okay. This one is controlled by the AI. So this one probably represent the merchant ships. Because this is the Marshall Island chain. This is the Marshall Island chain. So basically the scenario is such that the US will send another task force to raid your merchant ships right here. So you have to stop them. You have to stop them from getting more points than you. So you have a second task force. Okay, so this one is another merchant ships that's operating here. This one is controlled by the AI computer. So this is the one under your control. So this is the second task force, the second attempt to capture Wake Island. So is this one. It's also autopilot. So you have 2 transport ships and you have CA is all the heavy cruisers and destroyer. So we have 2 task force that is heading towards Wake Island. Okay, now for planes. So currently we have 2 air base. This I don't know how to pronounce this I will just call it Kwajalein and Malulek. So they are the Marshall Island Air Base. Kwajalein is here and Malulek is here. So to start with, while this one is making its way towards Wake Island, I will try to send my planes to bomb. Okay, Kwajalein. So we have 6A5M and G3M. We have all these naval bomber. So this one you can select based on stat. You can select entire stat or you can select one by one. So I'm going to select all the ships. We are going to strike the what is that called, the Wake Island. So we do it single wave. We don't want to split up our planes because the thing is that the enemy what is that called? The Wake Island has some fighter escort. So because the thing is that our plane, our A5M fighter plane, we don't have the range to go all the way to Wake Island. So we have to send our bombers unescorted. So how do you know the range? Basically you can see the number here, 16 hexes. 16 hexes means the plane can only fly for 16 hexes before running out of fuel. So you can see how many hexes are there needed to reach Wake Island. You can see what the reason why. So you see our bomber, we have 50 hexes, so they have enough range to reach Wake Island. So 80 minutes means the time needed for the planes to launch into air. So we have to wait for 80 minutes, 80. So there's nothing much I can do. This one and this one. So we have some fighter in Malopo. We can't do anything. So let's move. So our goal is to bomb the island, bomb Wake Island. Okay. So you read this yourself. So we are making our way there. Our transport ships are making their way to Wake Island. Okay, our bombers are on the way to Wake Island. Okay, good. Let's keep flying. Okay, so this is currently on the way. This task force and this task force. Okay, come. Okay, so we reach Wake Island finally. Okay. Attack. So the enemy have some planes on close combat patrol. Aborted damage. So we have 6 planes. Okay, so we reduce the coastal defense to 2. Okay, this is good. Now it's flying all the way back. So enemy coastal defense reduced. Alright, okay. So now our ships are making their way over to Wei Island. So how many bombers we have left? 2 damage, 3 aborted and 4. Okay, good. Coming over. So based on the previous attack, the enemy has probably 4 fighters left. 4 fighters here. Okay, their coastal defense has increased to 4 again. This is annoying. Okay, continue. Intelligent game. So, here, we gain intelligence. So, okay, where is the hex? Yeah, so we spotted the enemy task force. But there's nothing much we can do for now, because they are so far away. So I'm not going to risk. Currently our bombers is recovering, so I'm not going to risk it. See, my point is we can do an air attack on them, but just now our bombers some of them were damaged from the attack on Wei Island. So yeah, I guess just let our plane recover. So we have 2 damage. Should we make another run on Wei Island? Okay, let's do another run. We have 7 bomber. Okay, so we send our plane again. So we made a second run on the enemy on Wei Island. Okay. Okay, so this task force is about to reach Wei Island. Okay. So they have three fighter. We have 7 naval bomber. Okay, ground factor 2, reduce to 2. Okay, very good. So we have 2 that destroy and 1 aborted. Okay, good. So now the coastal defense reduced to 3. So enemy fighters. Okay, good. So where's the enemy task force? No. Okay, now it's night time already. Night time means no air operation. So none of us can launch planes against each other. Okay, so we have reached Wei Island. So our transport is hit by one shell, so reduce unloading capability. Okay, so coastal defense has damaged, so we bombard, our surface task force has bombarded the Wade Island. Also note that in this scenario, I believe every ship can only bombard one time. So now Wade Island coastal defense reduced to 1. So our transport have started to unload at Wade Island. The coastal defense is causing more damage to our task force. Okay, how the unload and bombardment work is that you should read this. So basically, they will unload the cargo at the end of term if he has spent the full turn in the objective heads with a maximum of 2 cargo points per ship, with a maximum of 6 points per enemy control objectives invasion and 12 points per friendly control objective reinforcement, so half in a storm heads. So cargo points is like you see the blue color number, that's the cargo points. So nighttime we can't do anything. Let's wait for our ships to invade Wade Island. Oh, so we are forced to retreat. Okay, so we never managed to complete our unload, so we are retreating. Forced to retreat by coastal defense. So they too hit by 1 shell oil leak. So we are retreating. Okay, so now you can see the enemy. So we still have some cargo points, so we can make another landing. But we need to reduce their coastal defense further. We have destroyed their airfield, so I believe they can't launch planes because their runway is destroyed. But their coastal defense has recovered. So we need to make more planes. We need to send more planes to bomb the Wade Island. So we are retreating. Okay, our plane have they fully recovered? So we have 6 bomber. Okay, 6 bomber, 3 aircraft, 3 fighter. Okay, good. The thing about repair damage is that you must leave the planes in the hangar for some time. So there's a 6% chance that the plane will be repaired for each phase, action phase. One phase basically is 20 minutes. So our ships are repairing as well, I believe, hopefully. Okay. Okay, now 5:20 start of air dome, so now all of us can launch planes. So let's send the entire strike force again to bomb Wade Island. Go. Okay, so we received Soyu and Heliu. Very good. So they finally arrived. So Soyu and Heliu is coming. Where's Soyu? Task Force 9 is coming towards Wade Island. Actually, I want you to autopilot to here because I believe the US carriers are coming. So we have the Task Force 9 coming. So I want you to, okay, because the US reinforcements are coming, so let me do an autopilot to here, to somewhere in the east of Wade Island. Okay, then okay, let me send some escort dive bomber. I want to bomb Red Island. And this one, I want to go on a search mission. Search somewhere in the east. This is the art I want to choose. Search for any enemy reinforcement. Enemy reinforcement. Then I'll reserve Soyu to knock out any enemy reinforcement that's coming east. Okay. So our plane, that's our airbase at the marina. Okay, there's nothing much we can do. So we just wait. Look for news. Enemy scout reported over task force 4.1. So the enemy scout has spotted our. This is controlled by the AI. So these are our supposed merchant ships at the marina. So the enemy scouts have spotted our convoys around here. So let's do a bit of cap. No, I think no. Never mind. Just reserve our planes fighters for any situation. Enemy spotted over 4.1. An US airstrike has been detected by Coast Watcher intelligent gain 1 to 2 CV. So we have spotted one or two aircraft carrier. Where is it? Oh, okay, we have spotted 1 or 2 aircraft. So they are coming over to attack our airbase at Kawaji. So now we put all our planes on cap. We have to protect our airbase. We don't have any bomber to strike the enemy carrier around here. Okay. So we are already on cap. Very good. So we are going to take down there. So we have 6-0 fighter. We are defending Kawajali air attack. Okay, nice. Our fighters is taking. Okay, nice. It's a good result. We knock out all of their ships. So they only have two dive bomber left. Then one destroyed. Okay, good. They already. Airfield attack on Wake Island. Okay, so they have 2. We have 3 fighter. So we're gonna knock out their planes further. Or Wake has no planes on cap because the runway is destroyed. Okay, nice. So we knock out their coastal defense. See, now they have 0. Not 0. I mean, yeah. So you can see Wake coastal defense has nothing. Am I recording? Okay, I'm sensing victory. So now we can unload our troops. We can do a naval invasion. We can unload our troops. So air attack and air base. Okay, very good. Okay, good. Can I recall this plane? I think we don't need to send our planes to strike Wake Island. So I want to recall this back to Kawaji so I can strike the enemy carrier here. So that way I can recall Kawaji plane. Okay, where's the plane here? Can I recall you? Okay, recall. Not enough, no air unit has. So let's put a landing alert. So we do a landing alert. So we are recalling our bomber so we can strike this carrier around here. Okay, good. Okay, very good now. Battery wise, let me check first. Make sure 78% is okay. Okay, 1 damage. Oh, we have 4 fighters that damage. Okay, good. Okay, so this is the enemy fighter. Airstrike has been detected over island. Oh shit, are they gonna strike my plane? Okay, enemy fighters. B5M destroy. Intelligent gain, okay. Okay, they only have 2 dive bombers, so good. I believe we can fight them off. Are they trying to attack my carrier? Oh, shit. We don't have enough like cargo points to attack. To unload on the ship. Shit, they are attacking my transport. Ah, 1 point cargo. We need maximum of 6 cargo points. Damn it. So this is okay. So we need to. Okay, we spotted the enemy carrier, so we have to strike the enemy carrier. It's annoying. Okay, let's strike the enemy carrier. So you okay? You send everything. We're gonna strike the enemy CV here. Then heal. Okay, heal don't have. Compact. So we're gonna attack the enemy carrier. Oh, they attack our cargo ship. Okay, never mind. Kawajin. I'm recalling my fighter, my naval bomber, because I attack the enemy CV here. Yeah, so it's returning. Our 7 fighters, 7 bombers are recovered. We can strike this carrier. There you go. So 7 units have landed. Okay, go. Okay. Let's see for Soyu. He striking the enemy carrier. Okay, so we are about to get back our fight bomber. So they are returning. So we're going to. Okay. Okay, so now Kawajin. Yeah, okay, we get back our bomber. So let's strike CV1. So for Malopa, let's put on cap. Okay. Okay, let's heal. Okay, let's go. So the enemy carrier is retreating. Are they retreating? Okay, let's send more to strike the enemy. So you okay, very good. So the enemy is retreating, alright. Enemy scout, okay. So Kawajin, what happened to the plane? Okay, we are launching this one. Okay, looks like the enemy is making another run on Kawajali. Okay. So we lost one plane. So we're going to strike this one. Okay. Come over here. Now we go attack these ships. So our ships are making the way up there. How many? We lost a lot of cargo. We don't have any cargo capability. Okay, now we are going to strike the enemy ships. Okay, air to sea better. So this is Saratoga if I'm not wrong. Okay, nice. Let's destroy the carrier. Okay, so we attack the carrier. Okay. So our coastal defense destroyed. So now we are going to make. Okay, so now we are going to attack this task force. So they need 2 fighters left. Okay, let's put on cap to protect Malopa. So our transport ships are destroyed, I see. Let's okay now okay hopefully someone will make a move. Okay, so we have any planes left? Don't have. Dive bomber is very persistent. Okay, now so okay, let's defeat the enemy ships here. Torpedo salvo. Let's take down the enemy carrier. Okay, send everything. Let's enter the enemy carrier. So Japanese victory. Okay, good. So the enemy carriers are still present. Okay, let's move forward. Okay, good. So Soyu, let's put out some planes on cap over a carrier in case the US try to attack our aircraft carrier. Okay, so let's see Kawajin damage. All this damage to let them recover. Okay, let's put Kawajin on cap, defend if the enemy decided to send another carrier, another dive bomber. Okay, so let's attack. No, we can't engage the enemy ships here. Okay. Okay, nice. So make sure we have cap. Okay, so make sure we have like cap over our air bases because the enemy carrier stay here. And begin our way to the Wei Island. So I want Soyu to provide air cover over Wei Island before my ships come. Because the enemy dive bomber will keep attacking my transport ships. Okay, nice. So let's attack. Attack their CV. Still have 4 life points left. Okay, yellow. What does yellow mean? Let's check first. Yellow no. Yellow means crippled. Okay, so we have crippled the enemy carrier. So we make sure that we have planes on cap. Or we have recovery of our planes. We have cap over. Okay, good. Okay, that lucky we have cap here. This dive bomb is so strong. Our cap couldn't do anything to them. Okay, then our plane. So with he will show you to provide cap, alright. Our goal is to make sure Wei Island succeed, the invasion of Wei Island succeed, no matter what. Okay, this one, the transport is making the way. We have to rely on this to win. Okay, nice. We destroy the enemy dive bomber at Kawaji. So hopefully this reduces the threat to. Okay, let's move Soyu closest to Wei Island. We need them to provide air cover for our invasion force. After that, we launch another strike at this. We have to destroy the last carrier here. So this is a dive bomber. Okay, they still have 3 more dive bomber. Kawaji is totally bombed. They put you on cap. No, don't return. Okay. Okay, I want to take out the last. Okay. Okay, what is this doing? Okay, so you and he should come to Wei Island. This one is coming over there. Okay. So enemy scout. Okay, we have 3 dive bomber here. Never mind, just wait. The second task force, okay, this one. Okay, can we merge these 2 task force together? Never mind. Okay, let's hopefully finish. Okay, all these are damaged. Kawaji, okay, put here or cap. Okay, put on cap. Then you. So we have all these. Let's finish off the remaining enemy carrier. Heal. Okay, let's strike this. Are they still crippled? Yeah, still crippled. So finish off the last enemy carrier. Now making its way to Wei Island. Actually, we can't. Are we going to be launched on time? I think don't. Because now it's nighttime operation, so let's abort, because once it reach night time, then our planes will return home, and I don't want my planes to land at night because they will be destroyed. Go back, please. I want you to come back. Okay, I want you to return before night hits. Okay, everyone return. Never mind. All planes should return. He will show you. Okay, everyone return. No more night operation. Let's put down our cap first. Okay, everyone retreat. It's gonna be night day. Enemy scout. Okay. Night time. Okay, very good. Okay, please move closer. We're going to take Wake Island. Nighttime means no air operation from both sides. So now Kawanji has 3 fighters back. Malopa has 3 fighters back. So when the dawn resumes, we have air cover over the artillery. So now our goal is to take Wake Island. Don't waste any time. Okay, go. Come. Can you move? Oh, cannot move. You see when the white arrow here is pointing straight, it means it can't move in this phase. Okay, now we can't move. Okay, we can start invading Wake Island before the enemy, before dawn resume. Okay, so now it's night time. Hopefully, you can take Wake Island this time. Because we have 6-6, so it's enough. We have disabled their coastal defense, and no more interference for enemy air. Let me check first. Okay, 69%. Okay, let's attack Wake Island. You can start unloading. After 1 turn, we can invade. Okay, send our carrier. Okay, so our transport has started to under a weight. Okay, now it's daytime. Very good. So daytime, let's put our plane on cap. Kawaji, so we put our plane on cap. Okay, let's put light. Okay, let's put our plane on cap. Okay, good. Then protecting their okay, so now I don't know whether you can provide air cover for other task force. Never mind. So, okay, transport unloading complete at Wake Island, so we should have successfully conquered Wake. So at this point, the enemy should be retreating, hopefully. Okay. So we wait for the... Okay, so they are all retreating. All retreating. So I believe we won this campaign. All retreating, yeah. So we won. Recording, right? Okay. Okay, final score. There's a victory. So we have control Wake. Very good. So yeah, I hope you enjoy this campaign, and please like and subscribe. Thank you very much.